I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're speaking with an amazing author. His name is Walter Sawyer, and he has written a deeply personal book. It is called Growing Old is Not for the Meek, My Aging Memories. This book is a heartfelt reflection on a lifetime of experiences from the peaks of joy to the valleys of sorrow, aiming to inspire readers to find beauty in their own lives despite its unpredictable nature. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his wonderful book. The links are below this interview. Walter, great to talk to you today here on Spotlight.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the effort to bring my book to the highlight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had a lot of pleasure in writing it, and then also to bring it up to. I've had some very good response to from my readers. So it's something very well.
Yeah, you've done a great job in writing this book. And it's basically your biography. Your life has been defined by a profound commitment to service. Tell us a little bit about your life. You were in the armed services for quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I served in the United States Navy, United States, the Massachusetts National Guard, and then I got drafted up into the Saudi Arabia back there in 1990. So it was a lot of pleasure. I've traveled quite a bit around the world, so it's you do these things. Yeah, the reward is tenfold.
Yeah. Why did you decide to write your book, Growing Old is Not for the Meek?
Um, I learned one thing in writing the book that what was it? Oh yes, I am. Oh boy, it's oh, life is very short, and you have to enjoy it while it lasts. And I wrote that book for my kids to have an idea of what type of life I went through.
Yeah. What would you say like the best parts of your life are or were?
Traveling.
Yeah.
I've traveled more than 50,000 miles across the United States. I've traveled cruises. I enjoy meeting young ladies, and then of course taking them out and to visit the world. Because Saint Augustine once said, "If you only read one page in life, then that's all you get. You don't get anything else." But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's
Traveling really broadens your horizons. It broadens you as a person. It introduces you to other lifestyles and cultures, and you learn a lot, and you have a fun time doing it, right?
Oh, that's without a doubt. I can remember one place up there in Nebraska. There was the Pioneer Village, where it showed the world around the United States from the 1700s all the way up to the 1800s. I've enjoyed so much traveling, and everybody would take at least one cruise in their lifetime, because it is really fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. I haven't done it yet. I need to put that on my bucket list. Got to take a cruise.
Definitely. I've taken 17 cruises, the Panama Canal, all the way up to Alaska, all the way to what the heck is it? Prince Edward Island. So I mean, it's, I brought my kids along with me a lot of times, and they enjoyed it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, your book talks a lot about the importance of relationships and parenthood. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I can remember my daughter had a problem in school. The one thing I often did is if my kids had a problem, I had a strict rule. If the teacher, if some my kids had a problem, then I had to go to school and take visit them and find out the problem. I once told my son told me I went to school. I took him over his knee and spanked him. I don't believe it. I mean, I don't remember it. But another time, children were was sit outside an office, the principal's office, all that one semester. Then there's another one. She loved to smoke, but the idea is, if I had problems with my kids, I was always there for them. Some of them traveling several miles or halfway around the world. I was Hawaii for my son. So it's definitely you have to pay attention to your kids, because I'm going to tell you what. If you don't, you're going to get the. It's going to come back and bite you. I can right now. I'm way up in the 80s, and I have my daughter came down and did a bathroom over for me, and the other one took a squash and washed the house. And so it's, again, whatever you do, you get back tenfold.
Yeah.
I mean, I love my kids.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to them, I say, Dad, I love you at the end. I give them a hug or a kiss. And it's very, very precious to pass this type of life attitude on to your kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What you give is what you get. And you've given a lot of love to your kids, and they're giving a lot back to you, which is wonderful to see, wonderful to witness.
Oh, yes. I love my kids. And even at one time I was willing to take my next door neighbor's kid, because I thought there was a lot of bad health there. And but I always took care of my kids, and I always took care of anybody else's kid. If I was a cop one time, and what happened was the kids put his hands up to pick it. With permission from the parents, I picked up that kid, and all the kid wanted was a great big hug.
Yeah.
And I gave it to him.
Wonderful.
So yeah. Kids are our precious. I'm a Shriner, and so we have one said that with Shriners. No tall man can bend over and help the kids. Give them a helping hand.
Yeah, no man stands as tall as when they bend down to help a child, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you for the correction there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's great work that the Shriners do, that's for sure. I'm familiar with their work, as well as their work with the Shriners Hospital for Children.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. What do you hope the folks at home get from your book? What message do you hope they receive?
Oh, it's something I'm leaving behind, so my kids can see what I went through, without them being around. So it's love. I mean, it's no matter what you're doing, it's love all the time. Wow. So it's a great big hug and a kiss, and it does a world of good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're glad you wrote this book. It's an amazing book written by Walter Sawyer. It is called Growing Old is Not for the Meek, My Aging Memories. It is the story of his life. It's an inspiring story. It will inspire you to reflect upon your own life and maybe even write your own story because Walter has done such a great job writing his own memoirs. Walter, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I wish the best of you.
I wish the best to you and to our folks at home. I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.
Yeah.